Welcome to The Greatest Childhood, featuring Josh and Justin.
These were always very difficult to open.
And they spill on you.
Yeah. I always thought they looked like a sphinx. Is that the term? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like the headdress?
Yeah. Episode 1.
It doesn't even have writing on the thing.
What happened to that? It used to be
like squeeze it. You could see it, right?
It was indented.
That die cast got ruined.
Seriously. It used to be like raised. I'm looking it up.
Hey,
this is episode 1, everyone. Welcome to The Greatest Childhood.
Yeah, I'm Justin.
I'm Josh.
And we are here with 80s and 90s pop culture. Right? That's what we're doing.
What an intro. Oh, my keys. Hey, we're flying by the seat of our pants here.
Yeah, man.
All right, so we're keeping what we just discussed. So I'm thirsty, and we brought some drinks from our childhood, and, well, they still make them. But
They do.
It doesn't look the same. I'm Googling it real quick to see if they changed it.
They were called Squeeze-Its, right? They are called Squeeze-Its?
No, there was Squeeze-Its.
These are not Squeeze-Its.
No. This is Kool-Aid Jammers or Kool-Aid.
Oh, that's not what they were called back then.
No, Jammers were the container that looked like a Capri Sun. And these were Burst.
Can you confirm that?
Yeah, I'm looking
Bursts.
at Burst.
Never called these that in my life. What is a Squeeze-It?
A Squeeze-It was a Squeeze-It.
It was like this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't a thing.
So they
had faces. But I'm saying these used to have designs on it.
all of them did.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't.
100%. Look, I'm looking at one right now that has a design on it.
Gotcha.
Hey, what happened
We'll
to
pop
it?
that up
It
right
doesn't
here.
even say. Nah, too much editing. So,
Oh no.
No, just kidding.
Google it, folks.
It's on you. Yeah. See, I would turn it around. I can send it to you. Yeah, we'll put it up because I'm gonna copy the image and send it over to Justin.
Hold on. Let me log in.
We just went straight into this, didn't we? So anyway, this is The Greatest Childhood. This is episode 1. It is releasing on April Fool's Day, 2023, and yeah. So we've been talking about this for a while, and here we are. So we can continue talking about you remember Mondos?
I'm looking at that now.
Yeah. So that's a Mondo.
Okay, so the Kool-Aid Bursts,
Blue Mondo,
which is what this is.
But it's not designed anymore. It's just.
This kind of looks like a Mondo too.
So much sugar. Where's the
packaging?
Yeah, I don't even want to know. It's 8:20 at night right now when we're recording this. So our hope is to do 1 to 2 episodes a week.
Yeah.
Hopefully. And release at lunchtime. So right now you're listening to this. I mean, you could be listening to it in 2035.
Yeah, that would be intense.
But
and then we would be retro.
We are retro. So the main thing why it's called The Greatest Childhood. We're already all over the place, and that's get ready.
No, go for it. Yeah.
It doesn't
People want to know.
People want to know. I believe, and I would think most people believe, that growing up in the 80s and 90s as a child was the best time to be alive and to grow up.
Oh, I totally agree. I was born in 84.
I was born in 1986. And the reason I say this is because we were on the verge of technology. Yeah. We grew up playing number munchers and Oregon Trail, but we still played outside because we had video games and all that, yes, but not to the level everything is now. We didn't have cell phones.
Right.
I mean, we did in high school, but it was a Nokia brick, and you played Snake. And
that was it. That was all I did on the pooper.
Even then, you were using. I don't think I started using.
Yeah.
I don't
on
think
my little Nokia.
I don't think I was smart enough to do that.
To play games on the pooper.
No, not even with my Game Boy. Didn't do that.
Oh well. See, so I worked at McDonald's, and to prolong my bathroom break, I would have my phone with me, and I would sit there and play Snake.
So you pooped on company time?
Yeah. The boss makes $1, and I'm making $10.
That's when I poop on.
That's,
Company time.
That's totally 80s and 90s, man.
That's how you grew up. But anyway, some people argue growing up in the 70s, 60s, 50s, 40s was the greatest childhood. But, I mean, we all are very nostalgic on our childhoods.
Mm-hmm.
And we all get joy from our childhoods, hopefully. But I just would say on average, more people our age really loved it.
Yeah.
mean,
Specifically, the music of the 90s, I think, is the best music there was.
That's what everyone says about
But
their-
if they grew up in the 70s, it was the 70s music. And
But I say we had the best TV shows, we had the best music, we had the best movies. I mean, movies all now are remakes of things from the 80s
They sure
and
are.
90s
Yeah.
and 70s.
Yeah.
Pretty much, if you're born after 2000, I feel bad for you.
yeah,
Maybe
sure enough.
after 1999.
Yeah.
90,
See, they, well, I mean,
95,
gosh, they'd
94?
still be a full-fledged adult now.
Oh, yeah, they would be 21.
Older than that. No?
23.
Yeah.
What year is it?
Man,
Goodness gracious.
drink alcohol if you were born in 2002.
Yeah.
That's when I graduated high school.
I graduated 2004.
Yeah.
You also remember, Justin. So we're recording this very simply right now. Eventually we'll have a little bit more, but you got to remember, some people are just listening to us.
Oh, yeah.
So Justin smiled at the camera.
Well, that's why they tune in, to hear my voice.
Yeah, I have a great voice in my...
In your head?
No, I do. That's the worst place. And listening to it's the worst. But my mouth gets very dry.
Well, that's why we have...
Did we look up how much sugar? We've already...
Kool-Aid, Bursts, Blue Mundos.
I feel like, are we recording? We are. But did you look up the sugar content?
No. It's way behind there, and I'd have to take my earpiece out and stuff.
Wait,
so I'm
let's-
just going to Google
here
that
we-
bad boy.
Wait, I can see it. Okay. Oh, 5 grams of sugar?
Well,
Are you
it is
kidding
Kool-Aid,
me?
So...
That's might as well get to work on these things.
Oh, there's only 20 calories in these things, too?
I mean, there's 2 sips in this. But anyway,
Yeah,
so
a piece of gum has 20 calories in it.
I say
would've
but
thought it'd be
anyway a
more.
lot. And are we already off the rails?
No,
Okay.
this is what people love.
like, if you're listening to this in bed, you're already asleep.
Yeah.
Because, or just
Is that why Erin falls asleep when I talk to her?
just your voice.
Yeah.
And Jennifer.
Kids
just-
don't listen to me.
No. But greatest childhood, greatest movies, greatest TV shows, greatest toys, greatest games.
Toys. Now I remember toys. So, when I was little, I had very bad eyesight, and I guess I just didn't realize that. Or my mom, shout out Mama, didn't know that I had bad eyesight until I was like, I don't know, 30. No, I'm just kidding. But like 10 or so is when I first really started wearing glasses. And even then, I would cheat at the eye doctor. You know, when you're that young, you're like afraid that like if you can't see it, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah. You don't want to
When
mess
you
that up.
literally, you just want to see good. But anyways, I didn't get glasses till I was 10, so, growing up all that time, I could only see things like close up. I couldn't see things far away. So toys, comic books, books, anything like that is really the only thing that I can remember vividly. TV shows, I mean, Josh gets mad at me all the time. Not mad at me, but he's like, well, are
Very
you
mad.
serious? You've never seen this or that? And I was like, well, maybe I have, but I just don't remember it. Like if I heard it, I could remember it. But seeing, I mean, sitting 3 feet away from me, I could not see a TV. So I was literally one of those kids that was laying on the floor on a rug with my face up against the screen because I couldn't see it. Literally couldn't see it. So maybe that's why I just went outside and played all the time. Like you said, we had a good rich mix of outside and indoor playtime, and that kids don't do that anymore. They haven't for a while.
No. Yeah. It's sad.
Yeah.
Although Cameron, he's 4.5, my son, likes to play outside. There's a certain age, and then once they realize about technology and all that,
Yeah.
it probably slows it all down. See,
Yeah.
we didn't have that. We did have a
not.
Nintendo.
We just had TV that had TV shows that came on at a certain time.
Yeah.
There's no on demand, no digital streaming.
Oh, we had on demand. It was called VCR tapes.
That's true.
And your mom she had a bunch. Didn't you say that?
Oh,
Growing
yeah.
up, she recorded Tons.
may or may not have. Well, my dad specifically may or may not have a lot of VHS tapes that they would rent and just so happy copy over onto blank tapes. But yeah, I mean, for a while it was just walls and walls, and they had home video cameras. Ones that you prop up on your shoulder. My mom would not put that thing down. My dad, all the home videos, he would get so mad because she was always.
I would love filming. If we had that, but we don't. We never had.
You know what? I'm gonna have to get some of those VHS tapes and show some clips in the show. Even hear it and hear my speech impediment that I had when I was little. So I couldn't see, couldn't talk. I had a lot of things going for me. I was a big boy, so.
Do you
big boy, couldn't talk, couldn't see.
Yeah, winning.
Man.
Yeah, that's why.
I was ahead of the 8-ball. I wasn't behind it.
Hey, millennials are. Do you know when they're defined? Like what years?
Was it like 80 to 95?
94.
80.
So that's exactly, if you were born in 1980, 1994, you had the best childhood. Born in 95? Almost.
It's so weird. My sister was born in 94. She watched totally different stuff. You can't really say millennials. But she's on the tail end of it, so.
What year did you say?
94.
Yeah. See, I mean, 94 is very.
I mean, the whole late 80s, early 90s, that's a sweet spot right there. But
we're lucky. You know how rare it is?
Ghostbusters.
I saw a TikTok of TikTok, they're out to get us. Yeah. I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, don't say that.
Oops. No, but what's his name? Neil deGrasse Tyson? Yeah. He was talking about the
scientist guy.
Yeah. Astrologist and all that. We're very smart. So if you're coming here to learn, perfect place.
Welcome to our science channel.
Yeah. But anyway, talking about how rare it is to be born, just in general.
Oh, that you had like
just any
1 in a millionth, bajillionth possibility.
There's been, I forget how many billion people, 10 billion people born in the world, and you're one of them. Even that, still rare. The chances and everything. Mm-hmm. And for us to be born 1980 and 1994, won the jackpot.
That's true.
Yeah. I mean, we witnessed Hulk Hogan
and Ultimate
Sting.
Warrior.
Well, I used to love wrestling. Justin kind of did.
Oh, I did.
We'll probably have a whole month dedicated to wrestling at one point. Bring on Seth and Billy and Adam.
Yeah. Some
of our friends.
A lot more about wrestling than I do.
Another goal. This is all over the place. Enjoy episode 1. Mm-hmm. We're figuring things out, but we have merch. There's that. We have a website already.
Go to www.thegreatestchildhood.com and you will see some links on there for some merch.
Yeah.
My favorite it's my favorite and Aaron's least favorite item of merch is the duffel bag.
You like the duffel bag?
I like the duffel bag.
That's sharp. How much is it? 60.
I mean, it costs some dollars.
Now,
$60.
Now we're
that's not
like,
our fault.
Yeah, we're not.
We're making very minimal profit off of that.
Yeah, we're like using Teespring or something. So
we
anyway,
can't print it ourselves.
So I don't know why I was saying that.
Well, you buy stuff from us.
No, yeah. Beside that, is that not a term? But what was I going to say?
Anyway.
Just feel that empty sound. We were listening to our old podcast. We've had a few here and there, but literally it was just quiet. We couldn't think. Didn't you play that today and it was real quiet, or was that something? Yeah, very exciting. So we're just going to keep talking. Yeah.
Did you know that the reason why we're releasing this episode on April 1st is because a certain channel was birthed on April 1st that had a very big impact on our childhood.
Especially me. I'm crazy about it.
Yes.
Now, it wasn't officially launched.
Well, that's what you told me.
I mean, it started as another thing.
Oh, what was it?
Can you remember without looking?
Very boring looking. No.
It was a channel in 1977, early cable, then
It was like 1979
when
when
this channel became,
the big channel became the big channel.
yes, it is, drumroll please, Nickelodeon.
Yeah, Nickelodeon.
April Fool's Day.
Yeah, there's no April Fool's going on here. We're real life.
Yeah, we're real life. April 1st, 1979, Nickelodeon became Nickelodeon. It used to be called Pinwheel or something like that.
That's right. Wheel turn. It was something terrible.
Pinwheel.
Pinwheel.
It was Pinwheel.
It was terrible.
I'm looking. It was a Canadian channel, I think. Nope, it was in Columbus, Ohio.
Columbus, Ohio.
We can just say anything.
Pinwheel was from
Yeah.
Columbus, or Pinwheel was Canadian.
I'm trying to read.
I remember Canada somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Doing my
Doing
research.
that. Yeah, big research.
But anyways,
yeah.
it started out very slowly. But I guess there wasn't a lot of programming back then, like 1979.
No, especially for
remember.
kids. I mean,
Yeah.
I remember like one of their first shows was you can't do that on TV or you can't do that on television, and that's where the slime and all that stuff started.
Yeah. So I was watching. It's kind of like a live infographic. It was like a bar graph. I don't know if you've seen that or if anybody out there has seen that, but it's on YouTube. You can search it, and it's Nickelodeon like timeline, and gosh, it's like a 30-minute video of like the evolution of the shows and which ones took hierarchy, which ones did the best throughout time. And it started as Pinwheel, and then once it changed over to Nickelodeon, it became much more child focused and family oriented. And for years and years, and Aaron was watching it with me, we were just amazed of how long Nick News. Do you remember Nick News?
What's her name? Liz.
Ellen, Elizabeth,
something. Yeah, I know what you're
Anyways, I don't remember that at all. Aaron didn't remember that at all.
You don't remember Nick News?
No.
It came on like before Nick, like Snick and stuff. They would play news. That's how I learned about Bill Clinton.
But it was the most popular, most watched.
Oh, I don't know about that. Was it? Is that what you said?
Yeah, the timeline shows that. No, I mean, granted, this is probably just by some random person that made this timeline.
I'm sure it's true.
But
If it's on the internet.
many years, it was number one. And, I mean, number one over, until it stopped, it was number one over SpongeBob. It was number one over Rugrats.
Over Doug.
Over Doug. Everything.
Are you kidding me?
Anything
Double Dare?
that was on Double Dare.
I'm trying to find
Double
Nick
Dare
News.
launched Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Double Dare
It started in
was the
1986.
workhorse. Yeah.
And went through off and on through 2019. Off and on.
Okay.
It took a big hiatus.
Yeah.
I mean, it was 1986 and 1993 is when we watched it.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Double Dare Live.
Did you really?
Yeah. And I remember raising my hand and Mark Summers ran by me. I didn't know the answer to the question, but I was ready. It was Big Help. You remember Big Help?
No.
You don't remember? He didn't grow up in this
I
time.
didn't watch much of it.
Yeah. What did you watch?
On Nickelodeon?
Yeah. Or anything.
I mean,
in
it
general.
wasn't until later. I mean, I would watch Doug.
Yeah.
That was kind of the time frame.
Yeah.
Doug,
I felt
Rugrats. I never watched SpongeBob. I don't
I
know if
didn't
that was
get
after
into
my
SpongeBob.
time, or
Yeah,
if I
a
just,
little bit.
if I, as a child,
What about
found it annoying.
Wild and Crazy Kids? Guts.
Guts, I watched.
Legend of the Hidden Temple. Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yep.
What would you do?
Yep.
Nick Arcade.
Don't remember that one.
Oh my goodness. Nick Arcade was only from January 4th, 1992 to March 12th, 1993. See, that's when I was in it.
Yeah.
Like, I was not in it. But, by the way, on our website, eventually we're going to have a message board or something. And if you were ever on an episode of Guts or
Double Dare.
Or any show, or even went to see it filmed because they had live tapings, that was like what you did at Universal Studios, or any show, any movie, comment on the message board once we get it up.
Mm-hmm.
It should be soon. We got to figure that out.
Right.
But we might want to bring
Or
you on.
reach out to us
Yeah,
and we can talk about it.
We want to interview you and be like, what was it like? You know, that'd be
You
cool.
gonna fly him down here?
Fly them all the way to Nashville, Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Right now we're at a church and a podcast studio.
We're in a basement, Josh, in a 1976 basement.
But it's the second floor.
I know, but it looks like a basement.
It does look like a basement.
Yeah.
And, yeah. If you're watching the video, episode 1.
We'll fly you out, Josh.
It's
Fly you out.
Yeah, I'm rich. That's why you got to buy merch. Justin doesn't want to do ad reads. So explain that, Justin.
So
He thinks ads are bad.
So, for instance, I'll be watching a YouTube. Some of my favorite, all of my YouTube channels that I've subscribed to do it. But it drives me insane, the fact that, we went from cable that had commercials, obviously, that took down a 30-minute window for a show down to, 21 minutes or something.
Yeah,
so
something
it ate
like
up
that.
9 minutes of commercials and advertising. And then along came YouTube and digital content, and it was kind of open for the masses, and there was no commercials, there's no advertising in there, and it was a breath of fresh air. And I think that's what YouTube and these digital content platforms, I think that's where that was their big advertising point, to get people to their websites to watch these videos, is that, hey, we're not going to play any ads. There's no commercials here, commercial free. Well, somehow here in 2023, we can't get away from them again. They're back. And so, you can watch your favorite YouTuber, and 1 minute in, they're going to start talking to you about diapers or something. Something.
Speaking of diapers, have you tried Depends?
Good grief.
We're getting
we're
old
almost
now.
there.
Yeah.
We're almost there.
My argument is it's just part of what you
I
gotta do.
understand. And it's the entire industry. It's everything about watching any kind of shows. Can't even say TV shows anymore, because are they TV?
Who knows?
Streaming shows. Does anybody watch live shows anymore?
Yeah.
That's not on HBO.
Yeah, I do. I watch Young Sheldon.
Are there live sitcom?
Oh, live,
I don't join it Friday at 8.
Yeah.
New
Thursdays,
episode.
7:30.
That still happens.
Young Sheldon. Yep.
I guess I just haven't had cable in a while. I've had DirecTV, but that's just for football.
Yep. See, it used to be fun. I remember not going to church on Wednesdays. I was asked to go to church, and I wanted to stay home to watch Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Back when that was huge. You remember when?
I never watched it.
What did you do? He's the best co-host for this nostalgic.
Well, I played a dummy, and that's where we get into the nitty gritty of this stuff.
We'll start
a lot of
learning
people probably
and
don't remember
researching.
this stuff either.
Yeah.
Or don't care.
Oh, they
One of the
care.
two.
I hope they care. If they don't care, they're not
Better
listening.
care.
Better care.
If you're still listening right now, you Karen.
You Karen.
You the
You're a
Ka- you-
Karen. You're a Karen.
You Karen.
We're from the South. So, one thing that we want to do, one segment, is this week or what happened on this day in certain years. And we're going to start in 1980. And we're going to start with April 1st. Can you guess what was the #1 song in the country?
Sweet Dreams. I have no idea.
Another Brick in the Wall by Pink Floyd.
Oh, that's my second guess.
You want to hear some other ones that were popular
Sure.
at the time?
Yeah.
Crazy Little Thing Called Love.
Oh, that
Crazy
wasn't
Little
#1.
Thing Called Love.
I'm
Might
sure
have been
it
at
was
a
one
time. Yeah. United States was Another Brick in the Wall, and then United Kingdom was Going Under, Dreams of Children Jam. I don't know that one. #1 movie at the box office?
1980?
This is his gift. He can guess.
No.
I know,
no,
not
mine-
this, but
Mine's
you wouldn't get this.
90s movies,
It's Kramer
basically.
Kramer versus Kramer. It's about, I
That's
think...
a TV show?
No. Yeah, it's with Kramer from Seinfeld. No, I think it's about parents in a divorce fighting for their child.
Oh.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well.
Someone's just yelling at the thing. No, that's not what it's about.
Yeah.
Here's a little thing Justin says he's good at. He says he's good at guessing the year.
Or close.
Close
But
to.
It depends, yeah.
These are all 90s movies. So
Mhm,
I'm just going to
mhm.
go into this. Something for you to do. Speed.
93.
94.
Give me another one.
Clueless.
93.
Nope. 95.
Whatever.
You're 0 for 2. One time we did this and he got 10,
Oh, yeah,
10 right
yeah.
in a row. The Crow.
91.
94.
Okay.
New
Alright.
segment.
Cut. Edit this out.
No, we're keeping this in
All right,
here.
go
You
ahead,
look
go
at
ahead, give me-
Malcolm X.
97.
92.
Okay.
Pulp Fiction.
94.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There. Ghost. Like
1990.
one of your yeah, there you go. So tell that story about Dakota watching it, or you, or what
Did
happened?
you do that?
Huh? No, I did not
Are
do
you
that.
gonna confess?
No, he thinks I did this. Tell a story. We're in
Okay.
a haunted church, by the way. So
Right.
no, I'm just kidding. I don't know. It's
Well,
haunted.
the story is, it's relevant. It's about a 1990 movie. So getting a little morbid here, but my dad passed away in 1991, and one of the last movies that I remember watching with, and I don't know, I connect the movie Ghost with Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore. Right?
Yep.
That was in it. I connect that movie with my dad in some way. I guess we watched it several times together. I do remember being very, very afraid of the demons that would come up and get the bad guys. I do remember that very vividly. And but anyway, so the song that it plays during the pottery scene, is that Unchained Melody? Is that what it is?
I think so. Yeah.
So Dakota got
His daughter.
Yeah, my daughter Dakota, she's 9. She got a pottery wheel for clay, and she was making a pot, and music was playing, and I was in there talking to her. I forgot exactly what all happened, but music stopped, and that song came on. And like gave me the chills, like started tearing up and everything. I was like, what is going on here? That's a story. I'm sure there's an explanation for it.
Logged into
I thought somebody did. I asked everybody.
No.
Yeah. Everybody said they did not change the music station. So
it just stopped what was playing.
Stopped what was playing. Started playing Unchained Melody.
Sounds like Aaron did it.
Was
she home?
I don't think she was home.
Was Gavin? Gavin wouldn't know to play that song.
No.
Though.
Nobody would have known to play that song.
Good Will Hunting. You've never seen Good Will Hunting, have you?
93.
No, 97. Have you seen Good Will Hunting?
That's with Matt Damon?
Yep.
I did. Robin Williams?
You hear that dog? Yeah.
Robin Williams?
Yeah. Thelma and Louise? You're just guessing.
93.
These are like the top 58 movies.
Whatever. Whatever.
It's 91. Father
Give me
of the
some
Bride.
box office, like something I would have gone
like
see in movies. Thelma and Louise, when I was, what year was that?
91.
I was watching that when I was 7. No, I wasn't watching Thelma and Louise.
The
I was
Mask.
watching Toxic Avenger. That's what I was watching when I was 7.
Didn't that come out in the 70s?
Toxic Avenger, 80s.
Was it?
Look it up. I'm going to say 82.
84, the year you were born.
That's right. All bad things come out of 84.
Oh,
Terrible
no.
movie. If you haven't seen Toxic Avenger, it is not a good movie to watch now. Me and Aaron put it on. I watched it all the time when I was a kid, but I didn't understand some of the situations that the movie puts in front of you.
It's pretty raunchy.
Yes, very raunchy. Me and Aaron turned it off, as a matter of fact. And I watch pretty much anything. But so I won't go into details about like one of the opening scenes, but I was like, okay, enough of this. Especially when you have kids, I guess. It puts things in a different light.
Yeah.
But your favorite movie from 1990s? Go.
Mine?
Yep. First thing comes to your mind. That had to be favorite. First thing.
It's not. Goonies is 80s, but Big.
Was that
Sandlot?
90s?
I don't know. Encino Man. Blast from the Past.
I haven't seen Encino Man. Is that Brandon Fraser?
Yeah, you've never seen it? Oh my goodness.
Sure haven't. I'm
Please.
so sorry, Josh.
You
See what I
need
mean when he like gets mad at me? Not
It's
really
just
though,
like-
but you do.
I don't think you had the childhood you could have had because you missed out on everything.
It's just locked in a room or
Yeah,
something.
if you think you
Without
had the greatest childhood, then what did you do? Seriously.
My mom only let me out when she had the video camera. Make it look
She's
like I had a
"Yes,
normal
you're
life.
happy, you're happy. So another thing about this episode, we're going to talk about April Fool's Day.
Yeah.
So do you know how it started?
It was something like, if I remember right, like All Fool's Day and like a gesture or something, and there was jokes on a king, or
Based on what I'm looking at, there's really many theories surrounding.
is that one of them?
Let's see.
I think I remember that from school or something.
You remember? Well, I do not remember
Something like that.
anything.
I'm going to eat one of these Dunkaroos that we have
Yeah.
right here because you can probably hear my stomach growling.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you haven't ate dinner, have
I
you?
have not had dinner.
But it's an annual custom consisting of practical jokes and hoaxes.
Sounds like much
Jokester. Yeah, I know. You live in April Fool's Day.
I am April Fool's.
Let's see. The Canterbury Tales. Vane Cook. Tricked by a fox. In 32 days. Just eat it. Well, that's the end of April Fool's Day.
some good, exciting stuff in there,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah, I'm just like, I mean, it's. But what I really want to talk about, like when we grew up, like I remember April Fool's Day was huge. You know, like I mean, and it was always innocent. You know,
It was a bummer when it was on the weekend. I remember
Yeah,
that.
because you couldn't
you
play-
wanted to go to school.
You want to be like,
Lost my shoe.
Oh,
It's in your desk, Justin.
I just ripped up your homework, and then you didn't really rip up the homework.
Not me, man. I was a goody two shoes in school.
Yeah, I got detention one time and I cried. Did you ever
Was
have
that
detention?
I never got a detention.
Oh, middle school, I got detention. 8th grade.
I never got any kind of disciplinary action, except by my art teacher in high school.
Yeah.
I said "son of a biscuit" or something
Yeah.
like that, loud.
Oh yeah, and you had to clean the.
And then I had to clean paintbrushes after school.
Yeah.
Devastated me. I was like 17.
Yeah, I
It
mean,
was like the first time.
did you
And-
cry?
No.
I cried. Big time. I cry a lot. I used to cry a lot. I don't cry much anymore.
You're a man.
Are
Men
these
don't cry.
expired?
Oh, of course they
No,
would be.
July.
Okay.
But I was looking at some 1990s April Fools. 1997, Pat Sajak and Alex Trebek switched places on their shows as like a little April Fool's joke. Do you remember any April Fool's joke?
Do I remember April Fool? Like
any
something
of
that
those
happened?
like those big ones like that?
No. Can't say that too.
Let's see if
I
we
don't
can
remember
find it.
shows, Josh.
Yeah.
I'm
I feel like didn't like
definitely not going to remember host switching. That's a good idea, though.
just out of nowhere just do that.
Yeah.
They should. Well, I can't do it anymore.
Was it
Alex.
Asian Jim from The Office?
Yeah, that was funny. And then everyone just went and pictures changed.
Man, brilliant. Knew the
Was that April
passcode to
Fool's
voicemail.
Day, or was that just him playing a joke? He always played jokes, so
That might have been April Fool's Day.
I'm looking up
Mm-hmm.
1990s
I don't know.
famous. Let's see, pranks.
I know since social media, once social media really started coming on, a lot of companies, you know, like we're out of Oreos, you know.
Yeah, that
no
kind
more
of stuff.
Oreos. We're closing up shop.
Apparently, in 1998, Burger King had their left-handed Whopper made special for the 32 million left-handed Americans. They were rotated 180 degrees. A marketing success.
So how did they market that? Like magazine ads? What
It
year
just
was
said,
this?
"Come get 1998." I don't remember it. Do you?
No, I mean, is it a commercial on TV?
I don't
We're
know.
so desensitized to advertising. We don't know where it comes from. It all comes from online now.
Yeah.
What did it come from? TV commercials and what?
I don't know.
Going to the actual building?
Yeah. In 1992, Nixon for president. Interesting.
That was a
Like
was a joke.
yeah, they're like bringing them back. Internet's slowing down. We're slowing down. Lunchtime is pretty much over. Alabama changes the value of pi in 1998. That's a humdinger of a prank. See, now I feel like pranks are a lot more malicious.
Malicious.
Yeah. The
Stole
word of
my
the
word.
day. The word of the day.
It sure is.
I just got a text from the person that let us borrow this space.
Mhm.
Just checking in on us.
Okay.
Isn't that nice? Josh from the Smokers Abbey and Borderland Mission. Thank you.
What were we talking about?
See, I was on to something earlier and I really still can't think, oh, coffee.
Excuse me.
Yep. But no, I was on to something good earlier, and I can't remember. What were we talking about? Oh, your voice. You want to play some recordings? We're talking about that. What you looking at?
Nickelodeon was careful about letting kids play with fire.
Yeah.
The Midnight Society kids on Are You Afraid of the Dark?
But that got some people going.
Did you know they weren't I know what we were talking about, sponsors, and I would have to read.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
But anyways, the Midnight Society kids on Are You Afraid of the Dark weren't allowed to be shown lighting the campfire.
It never happened? I feel like I remember it happening. Is that a Mandela effect? Or just what my mind thought I saw?
I mean, I know the match at the end is like a kid's hand, isn't it? Like the
Yeah.
right there. Yeah.
What, like, other than Doug, what were some of your favorite Nickelodeon shows?
Rugrats. I watched Rugrats a lot. Probably well into the age that I probably shouldn't have been watching cartoons.
Oh.
Or that was just like stereotypically.
Is there an age? I still do.
You know what I mean.
I'll put on Hey Arnold still.
See, I wasn't a big fan of Hey Arnold. I think
I
that was a
loved Hey
little
Arnold.
bit past.
It came out when I
Nice.
was in 5th grade. So, and
I would have been in 7th. See, so I was trying to be cool.
yeah, you don't watch.
Can't watch
like,
a Hey Arnold.
I remember in 2nd grade, or 3rd grade, people were making fun of me for liking Power Rangers. I'm like, how can you, like, 2nd, 3rd grade? Like, I mean, it's
That's
karate.
prime. That's prime
Yeah, I
time.
know. And I got made fun of.
I mean, there's always going to be those kids.
I know. I was made fun of a lot. We were made fun of a lot. And
I
so
was a lot.
that's why I turned to TV and games. What's better, Nintendo or Super Nintendo?
Nintendo.
What? Over
I
Super?
never owned a Super Nintendo.
Did you have a Nintendo 64?
I did.
Greatest system on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
It changed the game, I think. I mean, but that's when things started to change for people growing up. There's too much technology. I mean,
Yeah,
you could
PS2
play online.
PS2. Let's see.
What year?
When was the PlayStation 2 launched?
I can tell you.
Give me a date. I want the
It's
date.
like the day.
The month and days, please.
November. Was it November?
I'm not telling you until you give me a full date.
It's got to be like November 2000.
Just Google it.
No, in my head.
It's October 26th. You suck. You got that wrong.
4
Of
days.
2000.
Okay.
Try again.
Okay. I'll
Put
try
another
again.
quarter in.
Brrr.
Yeah, very, very good. October 26th, 2000.
See, that was near the end of all that. But
Mhm.
now, I think I
was
remember.
16.
Oh, I remember what I was going to say
Okay.
from earlier.
Mhm.
I said we were talking about what this podcast will be.
Yeah.
Our goal, and we hope to have guests on, like all kinds of guests.
Gaston.
Gaston.
It's 90s.
Yes.
What year is
The voice.
Beauty and the Beast? What?
93,
I think so.
93, 94.
What year was Beauty and the Beast released? It didn't understand me. It said, what year would it be in peace?
That's
released?
what I thought you said. But anyway, don't let me not get through this thought.
It's my jam,
You
man.
know. So,
Beauty and the Beast
Justin.
release date.
We're going to have a guest.
Oh, it's 1991.
Oh, that was
Okay.
way off.
I thought it was 93 too. Sorry, Aaron.
Yeah. Oops. She's not listening anymore.
No. Yeah, I listened to it.
Yeah. Hey, if you're still listening, congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
And comment on any of our social media posts with the picture emoji of like rollerblades. Is there emoji for rollerblades?
I don't know. That'd be hard to find. Can you do something like easier?
I don't know.
An emoji and a rollerblade emoji.
It's on your phone. If it is, let me look. Rollerblade. No.
No, it's not. what do you want people to do? Not rollerblades.
I was
A
trying to
heart.
think 90s. No, hearts.
Heart.
You can just do that with just guessing.
You're just randomly going to do a heart in comments?
Yeah. Be like, oh, I love that podcast. That was a good
Heart.
podcast. I got it. Do a brain. There's a brain emoji. That's kind of weird, though, isn't it? Let's do a shoe. Any type of shoe. There's plenty of shoes. There's high heels. There's flip-flops. There's boots. Any kind of shoe. Just comment that, and then we'll know that
What
you're
do they
listening.
get, Josh?
I told you, congratulations. Thank you. No, but we're going to have guests. Let me finish this statement.
Okay.
And we're talking. We hope that this really takes off, and we can get, like, people from the shows and movies and music that we're talking about. And we live in Nashville. And there's tons of amazing people in Nashville.
Transplants.
Transplants. You know that band? Travis
No,
Barker.
that's just a word.
Travis Barker, his band. Transplants.
Why do I know that name?
The drummer from Blink-182.
Okay.
Speaking of the best music in the world, Blink-182.
What year did they form?
90.
Oh, I'm the biggest fan.
Okay. What year did Bush form?
80.
Mm-hmm. Like, I want to say 90.
What year did... Oh, here's you talking to.
What?
I'm trying to do voice.
I'm sorry. Is this
That's
all?
fine.
Is this called the Google Podcast?
The Google Podcast.
Yes, we're Googling Googles.
No, but...
We'll get better. I just want to introduce ourselves.
Yeah.
Tell you happy April Fool's Day. Get ready for more planning. Hopefully. Usually, we're going to release these during the week. But April Fool's Day is on a Saturday. Like
Yeah.
you said, you don't like that. But, well, too
What,
bad.
releasing on a Saturday?
Yeah.
I said that?
No, you said you didn't like when April Fool's was on a Saturday. Because
Oh,
you
yeah. Because you couldn't go to school and do it. And
When did Bush form?
I didn't look it up. What's the monetary...
92. Blink-182. Can you believe that?
Blink-182 was 92?
Yep. I was thinking 94.
Nice.
Bush was 92. I would say Blink-182's better.
I think Bush got popular faster.
Yes, but who's still going popular-wise?
Bush is still going?
I'm not saying who still tours. When's the last time they had a number one hit?
When was the last time Blink-182 had a number one hit?
Like a month ago?
I'm so sorry.
Edging is like number one on the rock charts.
The Rock doesn't play new songs.
What?
That's classic rock.
I'm not talking about the name of a radio station. I'm talking
105.9.
like the rock charts.
Oh. Pardon me.
Like Billboard charts. Let's look. No, it was like number one on like maybe Spotify or something.
Fair enough. So Kool-Aid or Dunkaroos, if you're out there, who owns Dunkaroos? Betty Crocker. I'm sure. I'm sure they did not own that back then.
Who do you think did?
Dunkaroos, man. Probably just had businesses that just made Dunkaroos. Like Dunkaroos was
The
a brand.
Dunkaroo brand? Let's look. That's
History of Dunkaroos.
Google. Snack food from Betty Crocker. It launched in 1990.
Dunkaroos did?
Yep.
Betty Crocker?
Yep.
Fair enough.
General Mills. Betty Crocker. Same thing. Right?
Is it? I have no idea.
I loved it. And they used to be better because they were the shape of kangaroos. And now they're like little circles with letters in it. And it's just not the same.
Did they used to be like more graham crackery?
I mean, yeah, I feel like, yeah.
Like right now it's like a sugar cookie.
They were discontinued in 2012. They lasted from 1990 to 2012.
When were they? These aren't from 2012, are they?
No, they brought them back.
Okay.
It was from 1990 to 2012, and then 2020 they came back.
Okay, fair enough. I got one left with a lot of icing. That's the That's the good part.
Did you prefer the vanilla or the chocolate?
Oh, vanilla, 100%.
Yep.
All right, now y'all go rewind this VHS tape. Watch it again.
Be kind, rewind.
Be kind, rewind.
Hey, I bet that's copyrighted.
Probably is. Probably is.
I didn't push record.
All right, well, I am Justin.
And I'm Josh.
And we will see you very, very soon.
On the flippity flip. On the flip flop.
Flip,
Flip flop.
snap.
Snip, snip.